One of the methods of getting a foot model is foam box, very traditional technique, quite a popular technique as well. It doesn't have the degree of time expenditure that a POP cast does, or even patient position preparation. But as with any method, you've got to define a position. You've got to ensure that foot position is as good as it can be. One of the dilemmas with working with the foam box is we're actually starting to load into a material and creating a compression force through there. And it's very difficult. We've got to target the patient throughout that material in a fairly consistent fashion. I think one of the limitations potentially on foam box is, certainly from a personal point of view, is I can't guarantee that if I'm placing a patient that deep into a box that I'm holding the foot position as well as I might do with a suspension cast. But it certainly has a part to play. So foam box is a alternate casting method. Patient position is fundamental to this process. It's important that we have the foot to leg at plantar with a 90-degree flexion into the knee as well, so the patient can help drive the foot through the foam itself. We've got to create a downward force, and we need a reference position, and we're going to use subtalar joint neutral as a reference position only. We're going to ask the patient to position their foot, loading a little bit more laterally, and then we're going to ask the patient themselves to help drive through into the foam box in a fairly linear fashion. And we're driving slowly into the foam, ensuring that we're loading equally across the foot itself. It's also important to recheck that position once loading into the foam, and then just press the digits into the foam itself, just so we have a full and contoured surface to the foam box impression. We then ask the patient to gently ease themselves out, and we're left with a profile which should really reflect the profile of the foot that we're dealing with. We're ready to ship that to the manufacturers.